For watching our videos, and thank you for watching this particular episode. Kindly subscribe and click the notification bell so that anytime we come with good content like this, you'll be able to benefit. I know you run your training session and you also own a business, but then how does your mentorship and your training program work?
So for ATTECC Institute, we do have a training package, and our training package is like 3-in-1 training package. And so we have 3 types. We have the cyber training, we have the VAT, which is the vulnerability assessment pen testing training, and then we have the advanced Excel training. These are 3 packages in one class, which you will never find it anywhere. It's not done anywhere. You won't find it anywhere. And for that price also. So for the cybersecurity part, we will train you on what we call the information assurance or / governance risk compliance frameworks. And we do teach frameworks like the NIST RMF, the FedRAMP, the DoD CMMC, the how do we call it, SOC 2, ISO 27001, and vendor risk assessment. These are all classes that we train under the cybersecurity. And then when we come to the VAT, the vulnerability assessment testing, we give you more of like a networking foundation, application testing, vulnerability scanning, and also learning how to do penetration testing. And then when you come to the Excel, we will train you on advanced Excel, because we have so many people out here that they want to do IT. And sometimes I said, okay, I get it, but do you even know how to use Microsoft Suite? And people think like, oh, it's not like, do I need to do that? And if you work in the tech space, you realize, especially in cyber, I don't know about the coding industry, but when it comes to cyber, a lot of the work that we do are on Microsoft Suite, because you have to do, how do we call it, presentation. And what do you do it on? You have to do it on PowerPoint. You have to do Excel. You have to do Word document. And these are things that are very, very important. It's like a basic skills that you need to have when you call yourself a tech person, or when you call yourself a cybersecurity, person. And so we train, it's part of our package that we offer as the 3-in-1 package. And the advanced Excel will really give you a thorough and advanced Excel knowledge, and also hands-on practical on how to really advance yourself on, utilizing Excel at your workplace. Because I know of someone who got fired because they don't know how to use Excel. And you don't want to lose 6 figures because you don't know how to use Excel. It's very, very important. So it is one of the things that I always preach about, that you really have to get yourself equipped with Microsoft Suite. So for us, when you come to us, you're really learning a lot. We're really giving you, things that you'll be very, very successful out there in this real world. And this is something that you're not going to find it anywhere. Don't worry. If you find that kind of package, call me. I'll reduce but I know you don't find it anywhere. Yeah, so it's a 3-in-1 package. We give you a cybersecurity solution. We give you a vulnerability management and penetration testing, and also advanced Excel program. So by the time you're done with our training, you are really, really, really advanced, equipped yourself from a cybersecurity compliance perspective, a technical perspective, and also some level of Excel training. And you'll be very, very complete out there and start, competing with the rest of the folks out there that, you are competing with. And for us, we didn't want our training to be based on just cybersecurity compliance, because a whole lot of people are doing that. We really wanted to excel ourselves and upgrade our program to give our students more than what they even, really paying for. So adding an advanced Excel program, and also penetration testing and vulnerability management as part of the cybersecurity, to me, I think it's a good package for students, to give students at least a leg room for them to really compete out there, in the cybersecurity or IT market. So that is the training that, we offer for ATTECC Institute. And if you are interested, you can go to www.ATTECC Institute. You can reach us, and or email us, and we will definitely respond back to you and then talk to you, and helping that we can do our best, and help you find whatever that you want to do. Yeah. So, and beside the 3-in-1 package, we do other things as part of the package also. And that include, we prep you for all your interviews. So every interviews that any upcoming interviews that you have, we sit with you and we prep you for all of that. We also have a mentorship program. Now, we have two types of mentorship program for ATTECC Institute. We have our bi-weekly mentorship program where you join a host of people like yourself on one conference call, and then we guide you through a whole lot of information. We feed you with a whole lot of information that you're not going to get it out there. That is our bi-weekly mentorship program. And then we have the individual mentorship program. This is where we sit with you individually to have a better understanding of what you need, where you are, and within the program or within the tech space, and what you want from us. And we guide you through all of that in terms of where to put your resume guidance, how to respond to recruiters, salary negotiation, all of that. We do that too as part of our individual program. So when you join ATTECC Institute, you are not just getting trained. No, we will train you. We will give you hands-on practicals from the Excel program, from the vulnerability management and penetration testing. We do have our simulation, hands-on simulations, where you really like you're actually doing penetration testing in the real world. We give you that kind of platform. And also from the cyber, we also give you some hands-on practicals from the cybersecurity order. So you're not just getting the hands-on practical, also you are getting a full mentorship program. All the two mentorship, you don't get to choose that. No, we give you both. You will be part of the group mentorship, and then you also be part of the individual mentorship. Beside the mentorship program, we also prep you for all your interviews, and also we help develop your resume for you in there. Now, one thing about ATTECC Institute is that we keep our students. We don't allow our students to go. The reason we do that is because we know that you will need help even when you get a job out there. So we do have a community of IT professionals, past students, IT folks within our industry. All of us are in one community group. And so once you get your job, we also include you in our community of professional group. And this is where we help you at someone who just recently, got a job and you need all the help, you have questions and all of that. We include it in that group so that everybody there, including myself, we will also help you from that side also. So that is the package that we offer for ATTECC Institute.
Thank you so much for sharing that, and thank you for watching this video. And if you haven't subscribed, kindly click on the subscription button, and also share the videos with other people so that anytime we bring qualified, certified trainers and people who have been in the tech space, mentors, you'll be able to benefit from it. Our goal is not to just give you information. Our goal is to be able to provide you all the solutions in addition to the information that we're giving you. Dion, my next question for you is, does the tech career pay? And there are few people who said, you know what, I've spent a lot of money, I've taken trainings, I've done interviews, I'm tired. Why should I come to you and pay another money to be trained? What advice do you have for people like that?
I do get questions like this a lot, especially for students that comes to me like, oh my God, what is the minimum you think I can make? How much are they paying over there? So many questions when it comes to, the money. Does the tech space, does it pay? Yes, it does. I'll be very, very upfront with you. I'll be a liar if I say that it doesn't pay, right? It really pays a lot. And then again, it depends on what you call it a lot, right? But the average salary here in America is less than 6 figures. It's really, really below, like what, 40 something or 50 something. Don't quote me on that. So when you get into an industry that is paying you at least from 90,000 up into the 6-figure range, then that's a very good industry to really get yourself in that space. For me, like with the host of students that I have, I think my lowest earner person that I've come so far is like 90K. Yeah, 90K in there. So the tech space really do pay a lot. But when you are coming into this space, if that is the motive, don't come. Don't come. Because, but then You say, well, Dion says that it pays a lot. Why are they offering me 80,000? And I'll tell you why. Companies work with budgets nowadays, and you know what the economy is going up in there, right? So even though the tech space pays a lot of money, there are some companies where they're really working with budgets. So maybe your expectation of 6 figures might not be the way it is when a company approaches you. And this is the advice I always give my students. You don't get to choose, especially when you're a newbie, when you're a new person entering into this space. You don't get to choose. Whatever comes as your first job, take it. And I know even your first salary is not going to be that bad, right? Even if it's 80,000, it's still something to get your leg out there, in the door. But it pays very well. Now, you have folks that have taken IT training from a whole lot of places, right? And they are stranded. This is what I always tell people. If you take IT training from somewhere, and when you are done and you are stuck, then it means that you went to the wrong place. I know this is a conversation that people don't talk about it, but we have to be really honest to the new people coming into this industry. When you get yourself trained by people and you are done and you find yourself being stranded, your resume, you don't even know what to do with your resume. You don't know what to go from there. Then I am sorry to tell you this, that you were trained by the wrong people, by the wrong person in there. Because anybody in this space should be able to kind of give you some level of guidance or mentorship program in addition to what you are paying. Because these IT trainings are not cheap. So you don't want to give your money to people who are just interested in just taking your money and not giving you a value of the money that you paid for. So the word here is value. You want value. So my advice to you, and I have two advices. The first one is, anybody getting into the tech space, before you give your money to people to train you, do some level of background check. Even if someone says that, oh, I know of this person that trains, do a background check on the person. When you talk to this person, let the person know that, hey, can I talk to your past students? Right? Go on Google, LinkedIn. Does the person have a LinkedIn? Do some level of thorough background. And when you're talking to the person, ask the person questions like this. How long is your training? How much do you charge? If the person say, well, I charge 2,500, I'm charging 3,000, I'm charging 4,000. Ask them, what is it included? What, beside, the training, what is included in the training? If the person is telling you that, well, I'm charging 3,000 just for the training, don't go for that. The reason I'm saying this is that, especially the African Americans, right? Most of you are coming from a non-IT background. And because you are coming from a non-IT background, you need somebody that you can at least rely on to get out there. So if people are just doing this just to take your money, just to train you, because the training part is just, the training is not hard. Training someone on just, let's say, RMF, risk management framework, vendor regs, FedRAMP, CMMC, ISO, it's not hard. The ability to take what you've been trained, utilizing it out there is what makes it, and the ability to maintain your job. And for you to even maintain your job or even leverage what you've been trained, you need someone to guide you, to give you that mentorship. So always ask questions like, do you offer mentorship? Do you offer interview preparation? Do you offer guidance on resume build-up? Ask all these questions. And the person doesn't offer any of this, don't go for it. I'm telling you, you'll be very frustrated. Now, the people that you've also paid money to other people and you are stranded, why should you come to me? Well, I guess that will be an individual type of conversation of why you should come to me. But I'm not going to sound condescending over here when it comes to introducing myself. But when you come to me, I will be very, very upfront with you. And what I have students that have come to me and they've taken some cyber training. And so usually when you come to me, right, I will ask you certain questions. I will actually interview you. I will pretend like you are sitting in front of a hiring manager. Because if you've been trained, then you should be able to answer certain basic cybersecurity questions. And if you are not able to do that, it's two things. Either you're not properly trained or you yourself, you didn't learn. So then after that, we'll have the conversation of whether you should get yourself retrained or we can just mentor you and put you out there. That's what I do. Either I will request that you get yourself trained again, or we said, okay, I think you are good. You just need some mentorship, right? So then we'll just mentor you and then we'll put you out there and start, looking for a job. But if you are trained from somewhere, don't give up. That is my advice. Do not give up. You can call us. We will guide you through what you need to do, whether you should retake it again or we'll just mentor you and put you out there to start looking for a job. Yeah.
Thank you for, sharing that. So my next question, which is my final question for you, Dion. If you're not training people, if you're not mentoring, if you're not doing your own business, how do you relax?
Do I even have time to relax? Oh man. Relax. Relaxation is, for me, it's a luxury at this moment for me. I say this as, the reason I'm saying this is that there's so much to be done within this tech space. And there's so much opportunity for us, especially with the minorities. When I tell you that now, I've talked to so many people. I've been through, government programs. I am part of a whole lot of government networking organizations right here in the US, within, the DMV area here. And when I tell you the magnitude of opportunities that is within the tech space, there's so many of them. So sometimes it's like I don't even have time to even rest, right? But on my resting day, sometimes I just like watching Netflix. To be honest with you, I just watch Netflix. I'm a sucker for Asian movies, Asian drama. I'll just be on my bed, just listening to music. That's what I do for fun. Just those two. I barely travel. If I'm traveling, it's about business. That's just me. But we have a lot of work to do, George. For us, the youth being in this country, I guess we call ourselves immigrants, right? And the American dream, everybody have their own way of how they define the American dream in here. So for me, if I see it as an opportunity for us to really grab that kind of what has been given to us here in the US, that we can all tap into that, especially in the tech space. There's so much to be done. There's so much to be learned, and there's so much to be done, and there's so much opportunity that we can all tap in as minority group in this country. So for me, I just keep looking for more opportunities and more opportunities and more opportunities, so I can really share that experience to my community. Because there's so many people that they don't know what is going on when it comes to this IT space and the government space and the commercial space. So I get to learn all of this and really share that with the community. And one of the dream that I have is to be able to stand on platform and share a whole lot of information. Information is expensive, and information is power. And when you have people that really want to share that with you, I think it's nothing can buy that. So what do I do for fun? I just watch Netflix, Asian stuff, or just listen to music. Other than that, I'm grinding. I'm hustling. I'm grinding. I'm looking for better opportunities, for us, for the community.
Thank you so much for sharing that. We will put her website on our comment section, and also her flyer is going to be at the end of this video, so that if you're interested in contacting her, so the whole idea of this channel is to build a community where we can support one another in the tech space. So if you're starting out and you need help, you need mentorship, you need to be able to take classes from the right person, Dion is here to help you. So kindly comment and share the video, subscribe, and click the notification bell, so that when we bring a resource person like Dion, you will be able to benefit tremendously.